Hello guys, we are from Group Project 11. So today we want to presentation or poster about the quality of system. Salah anjing. Hello guys, we are from Project Group 11. So today we want to presentation our poster about the quality of education system in Indonesia. So let's start with the background first. According to the Big Indonesian Dictionary by the Language Center of the Ministry of National Education, learning is a process, method, act of making people learn. The success factors in a learning, among others, are teacher, are students, the purpose of the means and strategies or methods, as well as the learning itself. The teaching method applied by the teacher to the students will determine the effectiveness of learning, so that the learning method must be selected and developed to increase the activity and even the creativity of the students. Group processing helps increase the effectiveness of member in contributing to joint efforts to achieve group goals through reflection on the learning process. And in the world of education, the division of groups based on the proximity of students or or student is very commonly used, but there are shortcomings, one of which is the unsurable level of quality between the group formed, so that the groups that are formed might tend to have various level of quality of ability between tribes, race, and religions. It is different with the grouping of students randomly by students, so that this grouping will actually provide opportunities of the formation of independent groups according to the probability level of group formation. Next.
Problem-solving activities, regulation and implementation, the correction of the curriculum, develop a new curriculum in which the number of subjects and learning time are reduced and replaced by the interest of the student talents so that students can develop their potential. Thus, the system from a small scale, implementing a new curriculum in several education institutions, such as the elementary and junior high school, which are expressed to adapt to the new curriculum so as to improve the quality of education in Indonesia. Human resource and competence development, adoption of the Minister of Education, by, by providing tuition fees the teacher so that they can improve their ability and quality in teaching students. Reshuffle the curriculum reshuffle is intended to change to learning system where there are so many lanes are assignment given and make students unable to absorb to knowledge given so that reshuffle is need infrastructure, system development, and learning time might change in study times where there is too much study time in Indonesia, so it is very difficult for students to understand everything that has been taught. Communication, conduce on trace to the community, provide education about the learning system in Indonesia to that people understand how important education is. Next.
The objective of the project, point one, invite the community to participate in improvement the low quality of education in Indonesia. Two, increase interest in learning in the community. Three, help someone with learning difficulties. Benefit of the project, we hope that our project can develop the potential that exists in children by educating children with interest and talent and helping someone to know themselves. Next.
And this is issues of my group. Point one, educational facilities in Indonesia cannot be said to be adequate because 70% of school facilities and infrastructure in Indonesia still have poor conditions. And point two, currently, the quality of teacher in Indonesia has not yet reached the standard of teaching with a score 44.5 out of 70 points. And point three, the education system in Indonesia is still unable to adapt to the condition of students in Indonesia. And next is problem solution strategies.
Okay. As you can see, in the screen data are conceptual shape like a fishbone. This is intentional because the solution to the problematic educational system that persists in Indonesia with its inability to adapt and conform to the condition of students throughout the country need to be a solution that can tackle with the core problem inside of the system, which need to trace back from the beginning. That is our very own competency development, which was hampered by the last malleable curriculum system, which lacked the capability to adjust itself to suit the need of education depending on circumstance. Therefore, we would suggest it to be reshuffled as to make way better for change for adaptability reasons. Next, to accommodate for a change in regulation in regards to reshuffle curriculum, we'll make a new curriculum as a replacement, and this time it will be both consist of capacity to go hand to hand with technological development as well as openness to new breakthrough in teaching method to ensure adaptive learning environment that will be able to keep up with the change among the students. After the first step is done, we move to the next one, and that is implementation. But first, you certainly won't immediately implement it because before it can be enforced, it needs to be tested first on a small scale controlled environment to ensure does the new system could work or not. But unlike the previous curriculum, we will definitely go for a bigger sample size to add the different place to ensure proper applicability on different circumstances across the nation. Afterward, we also need to take a look at the infrastructure that is necessary for the success of this new curriculum implementation. Firstly, we would start by ensure the development of learning system to be as effective as humanly possible to make learning not only be accessible by wider type of student, but also be less convoluted that it already is, which led to be more comprehensive and organized learning system. Second, we would want to get more involved at developments of study of time efficiency with the hope that eventually of reducing time wasted on teacher lecturing while the students are losing focus during a class session. Okay, that's okay. Next to timeline.
And timeline is in the week 4, we do a draft proposal. And this 5 to 6 week, we do a developed ideas. And this week 7 until 9, we do a write scenarios. And this week 10 until 13, we making the videos. And in the 14 weeks, we do edit the videos. And last, in this 15 weeks, we do share videos. Thank you.
So that's our presentation about the quality of system education in Indonesia. So thank you for watching and see you.